For thousands of years, the truth of our world has been locked away until now. Welcome to Earth Vault Documentaries, where the past finally opens. The day begins long before the first edge of sunlight touches the Earth. In this world, time is not marked by clocks or calendars, but by the rhythm of nature itself. The air before dawn is cold enough to make breath visible, drifting in thin clouds that vanish as quickly as they appear. Inside a small shelter built from animal skins and wooden frames, a Stone Age hunter slowly awakens. His world is simple, but never easy. Every new day arrives with the same quiet question. Will we survive? He rises without complaint. Muscles stiff. Joints tired. Sleep is never deep in a world where predators roam freely. And even the darkness feels alive. He steps outside into the muted blue of early morning. Frost glitters on the grass. The fire at the center of the village has burned low, reduced to glowing embers. Elders gather around it now, carefully stirring the remains to coax out heat. The fire is more than warmth, it is safety, protection, memory, and connection. It is the heart of the tribe. Before all else, tools must be prepared. This ritual is as old as humanity. He kneels beside a flat stone and begins sharpening his flint blade. Small sparks jump from the edge as he chips the stone with practiced skill. Each stroke shapes the tool into something sharper, something stronger, something dependable. His spear receives the same attention, bindings tightened, shaft inspected, point tested. In the Stone Age, a dull blade is more dangerous than any predator. A weak spear can end a life. Tools are survival, and survival cannot be left to chance. When preparations are complete, he joins the other hunters. They exchange nods, silent, efficient, respectful. Words are scarce in these moments. The village watches them leave. Children peek from behind their mothers. Elders track the hunters' silhouettes as they fade into the distance. Everyone knows the importance of what these men must do today. The landscape stretches wide and wild before them. Rolling grasslands, tangled forests, and distant ridges that hold secrets older than memory. The air still smells of night, carrying hints of damp earth and crushed leaves. A good hunter does not just see the world. He reads it. Every mark on the ground, every snapped twig, every indentation in the soil is a sentence in a story written by animals and wind and time itself. Soon, they find what they're searching for. Tracks. Fresh and deep. A herd passed through recently, leaving behind clues that the hunters interpret effortlessly. They crouch, examining the impressions. The size of the hoofprints, the spacing between steps, the direction of the trail. The subtle signs reveal everything. How many animals, how tired they are, how quickly they moved, and whether danger follows behind. The hunt begins slowly. They move through tall grass with deliberate silence, bodies low and balanced. Birds drift overhead, their shadows gliding across the earth. The hunters climb a small rise and spot the herd grazing peacefully in the distance. For a moment, the world feels calm. The animals do not sense them yet. The wind favors the hunters. But nature shifts easily. A sudden breeze rolls across the plains. The herd lifts their heads, nostrils flaring. In an instant, they bolt, fear erupting into movement. The chase begins. Persistence hunting is one of humanity's oldest and most astonishing abilities. Other animals run faster, but humans endure longer. The hunters push forward with steady determination, following the herd as it leaps across the land. Their breathing is controlled. Their steps rhythmic. Their minds focused. Hours pass. The sun climbs. Heat rises. Sweat stings their eyes. But they do not stop. Their bodies are conditioned by a lifetime of struggle. Eventually, one animal begins to slow. Its breathing is ragged. Its steps uneven. Panic has drained its strength. The hunters close in carefully. At the right distance, the lead hunter lifts his spear, feeling its weight align perfectly with his target. With the grace of instinct refined over countless generations, he throws. The spear flies in a clean arc. A single strike. The animal falls. There is no moment of triumph. Instead, there is respect. The hunter kneels beside the creature, placing a hand on its side. In this age, every life taken is honored. Gratitude is not spoken, it is felt. The tribe depends on this gift, and the hunter acknowledges that truth in silence. But survival is never simple. As they prepare the meat, a column of smoke rises on the horizon. Thin and wavering, but unmistakable. Smoke means fire. Fire means people. People may mean friends, or danger. The hunters remain alert as they carry the harvest back. The journey home is tense, but no threat appears. When the village finally comes into view, relief spreads across the faces of those waiting. Today, they will eat. The tribe gathers around the central fire, reignited and burning strong. The smell of roasting meat fills the air. Children laugh. Women prepare herbs. Elders share stories carved from memories, older than any single person alive. In these warm moments, community becomes a shield against the harshness of the world. Yet night always arrives, and with it, a different set of challenges. The forest becomes a world of whispers. Shadows deepen into shapes. Eyes glow from the darkness. The hunter sits near the fire, his spear within reach, listening to sounds carried on the wind. A low growl echoes from the tree line. The village tenses. A predator approaches. Drawn by the scent of food, it circles carefully, testing the boundaries of flame and courage. Hunters rise, gripping torches. They shout, thrust fire toward the beast, and slowly drive it back. Not defeated, only discouraged. It will almost certainly return. The village eventually sleeps, but not fully. The night guards remain awake, tending the fire, listening for danger. The hunter rests in brief intervals, drifting into shallow sleep that never fully claims him. Night in the Stone Age is not a time for deep dreams. It is a time of caution. Dawn brings light and life back to the world. The hunter rises again, tired but determined. Today brings new duties. He helps gather plants, checks traps, repairs tattered shelter walls, and teaches children how to track, hunt, and build tools. Every lesson he gives them is a piece of the tribe's future. Knowledge is inheritance. Skill is survival. Throughout the day, he reflects on the cycle of life. The land gives. The land takes. Each hunt is a negotiation with nature. Each day is borrowed time. But his people are strong because they work together. They endure through unity, not strength alone. As evening returns, the tribe gathers once more around the fire. Stories flow. Songs rise. Sparks drift upward toward the stars. The hunter eats with his people, feeling the warmth of the fire on his face and the weight of purpose in his bones. In this world, nothing is guaranteed. But today, they have survived. Today, they have food. Today, they have each other. The hunter looks into the fire, knowing tomorrow will demand everything he has again. But as long as the fire burns, as long as the tribe stands together, and as long as the land provides even a little, they will endure. In the silent vastness of the ancient world, survival is a story written one day at a time. And this day, like so many before it, ends in unity, strength, and the unbroken rhythm of life that echoes across the ages. As the night deepens, the fire shrinks into a warm circle of red and orange, gently pulsing like the heartbeat of the village. The hunter sits quietly, listening to the soft crackle of burning wood. Beyond the fire's reach, the world becomes a canvas of shifting shadows and distant sounds, branches creaking under their own weight, leaves whispering secrets carried by the wind, and the quiet hum of insects that never truly sleep. In these moments, the hunter feels the vastness of the world more clearly than ever. The land is ancient. The sky is endless. And he is only a small part of a story much larger than himself. He lifts his gaze to the stars scattered across the dark sky like shards of ice. Each one carries a story told by generations before him. Stories of gods, ancestors, and spirits that walk between worlds. The constellations guide travelers, mark the seasons, and remind the tribe that they are never truly alone. The hunter breathes deeply, letting the cool air fill his lungs. Despite the trials of the day, he feels grounded, connected to the earth beneath him and the sky above. Inside the shelters, quiet breathing and soft murmurs signal peaceful sleep. Children dream without fear, wrapped in the warmth of furs. The elders sleep lightly, their wisdom resting but never fading. The hunter rises to check the perimeter once more, stepping carefully to avoid waking anyone. His footsteps are barely whispers on the earth. He pauses at the edge of the village, listening to the forest. Tonight, it answers only with stillness. He returns to the fire and settles down again, allowing his eyes to rest. The world may challenge him tomorrow with storms, hunger, or danger. But tonight, he feels a rare sense of calm. Under the vast, ancient sky, he understands that survival is not only about strength. It is about awareness, resilience, and the quiet courage to face whatever comes with steady heart. And so he closes his eyes, letting the fire's warmth carry him into the gentle embrace of sleep. Thanks for exploring with us. Subscribe, like, and return to the vault for more journeys into Earth's forgotten worlds. Earth Vault Documentaries, where history breathes again. We will put the important links in the description below.